Good evening, everybody, and welcome to your Wednesday edition of Gogglefrogs, Knit and Natter. Robert has just had a very, very, very senior moment.
And I'm the senior one of the two. And I twigged.
Anyway, we will explain when we get to Facebook later. Oh dear.
I mean, the senior moments I've had this week, you would not believe. So I mean, what's just happened makes me think, yeah, I have actually got something between my ears.
Oh, never mind. Right. Good evening and welcome to your Wednesday edition of Gogglefrogs. I've said that already, but hello if this is your first time. We have been going for 2.25 years now, and we do have an end date. Boo-hoo. But we are a friendly group of people, and we can't see you, but hopefully you can see us and hear us as well. If this is your first time, there is a chat box. Do please join in and let us know whereabouts you are from. If it's not your first time, say hello anyway. Just let us know that you are there. And you may need to swipe right to type in your comment, and then left, or just click on the chat box button and then the back button, depending on what you're using. For the purposes of the replay that goes out in about 45 minutes after we finished. Hello, replay. We do read out the chat. We have a Facebook page, which is Gogglefrogs Craft and Natter. Do pop over and post anything you want to in there, and we'll show that in about 45 minutes time. And then we have YouTube as well. So hello, YouTube.
In 2025, 2030.
Yes, at whatever point in the future you're watching this. Hello, YouTube. And we also have our lovely website, which is gogglefrogs.knitandnatter.co.uk. Have I forgotten anything, Marion?
I don't think so, Robert.
Okay.
Mind you, we both had senior moments this week, so who knows?
So it's Wednesday, so hopefully you have a stronger tipple than I've got. Unfortunately, I've just got plain Coke.
Me too.
But cheers anyway. And do let us know what your tipple of the evening is. Should we say some hellos?
I think that's an excellent idea.
Oh, maybe I should explain where Angela is. Angela is on her usual Wednesday evening call. She will be with us in about 5 or 10 minutes time, depending on when it finishes. So we're going to go from the bottom, and we say hi to Tracy. Hello, Tracy.
Hello, Tracy.
We say hi to Safi. Hi, Safi.
Hello, Safi.
We say hi to Laura. Hi, Laura.
Hello, Laura.
We say hi to Janice. Hi, Janice.
Hello, Janice.
We say hi to Jackie. Hi, Jackie.
Hello, Jackie.
We have gorgeous Georgie. Hi, Georgie.
Hi, Georgie.
We have Deborah. Hi, Deborah.
Hello, Deborah.
And we have Gogglefrogger number 1. Hello, Brigitte.
Hello, Brigitte.
Right. So we kick off chat this evening with Brigitte saying, "Evening peeps, episode 334." Jackie says, "Evening all." Laura says, "Hello all." Tracy says, "Hello anyway." Deborah says, "Evening. I have no sound at the moment." Oh no. Hopefully it's not something disastrous. And you'll be able to hear us soon. And Janice says, "Hello from me with a cup of tea. Enjoy." There we go. What are you beavering away at?
Well, those of you that know me, well, a lot of you know me quite well, will know that I've been making something called podlets. And I have, Blue Peterish, and here's 2 I made earlier today. And those of you that know me really well know that I love my African prints. So tonight, this is the Blue Peter bit. They're not quite finished.
I wasn't going to do a Blue Peter bit. I was going to do tonight, Matthew. I'm going to be.
Certainly not Helen Skelton. I've got an iPad cover.
Oh, very nice.
All I've got to do is put a little bit of Velcro. And that's nice for traveling. And bearing in mind how many meds and that I carry about with me these days, a similar pouch to put meds in, because it comes out nice and flat at the bottom, and my bottles should sit on the bottom and nice and deep.
Very nice.
Little bit of Velcro on the top again. But as you can see, I love my African print.
I love that fabric.
So
it's really nice.
I've only had the one piece. I wish I might go online and see if I can actually buy it by the meter. Trouble is, then I'll get sucked in and I'll pay more.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. But yeah, and I've lined it with orange. Just, just to. But I'm really pleased with the iPad cover. Because it was fiddly. There's only a half an inch turn at the bottom, and I was really getting quite worried that it wouldn't do it, but it's done it. So yeah, I'm pleased with that, because last time I tried to make one, I made it too small because I forgot to allow for the side, the movage. Well, a gap to put it in.
Yeah.
If you know something.
Did you have you put like an extra piece of wadding in between or something to protect it?
Not for this, because the material is quite thick and it's got interfacing in it. But I could have put and it would have been all right. But it's got, my iPad's got a case on it in any case.
Yeah.
So I did wonder whether it'd be worthwhile putting a wadding or a padding on it. Yeah, I cut it. When I cut it, Deborah, first time I only gave myself, I cut half an inch extra round my iPad. And of course, when you sew that half inch in, it doesn't go in because you've got no give. Oh, Deborah's got no sound.
No, I was just coming on to that. Right. So firstly, hello, Angela.
Hello.
Hello.
Secondly, Deborah, are you watching? Tell us how you're watching. Because if you're watching on an iPhone, Georgie might be able to help you.
She hasn't got sound, so she can't hear you. You might as well write it in there.
Oh, she's got some.
Got you now.
That is my second senior moment in 10 minutes. Honestly.
Oh, God. Oh, anyway, dear.
Linda has joined us as well. Hi, Linda. How are you, Angela? Are you better?
You're looking better.
I'm getting there. Thank you. Yeah.
Good. Jane has joined. Hi, Jane.
Hello, Jane.
Hi.
Oh, dear. Right. How's your week been, Marion?
Not bad. Apart from today, the gardener came. I left a specific instructions with Richard. I got home. Had they been done? Did he say I'd told him? No, you didn't tell me any of that. No, you didn't tell me that. But I told you last night, dear, and you said yes, all right. What it was the classic. He was watching something and it was, yes, dear. Yes, dear. Whatever you say, dear.
Yeah.
So, of course, he had the most almighty strop on with me because I didn't tell him.
Oh, dear.
But I did. So how are things with you?
Well, Gary's deaf, so misses most of what I say. We watch TV and I'll turn around and talk to him. He's like, I don't understand what's going on, so just carry on watching it, which is a bit frustrating.
Well, Richard wears 2 hearing aids, so he's got an excuse, but they are switched on.
Oh, dear.
Oh. And how's your week been, Angela, between the coughing and the spluttering and the...
It's fine. It's fine. You think you're better, and then you wake up at 3 o'clock thinking, where's that migraine come from again? So then you go flying downstairs and think, I'm just going to take a handful of pills and I'm going back to bed. And then hopefully when I wake up, it'll be gone. And it's fine. But I think I just need to be careful. Rather than think I'm 100% better, when my eyes start hurting a little bit, it's just like, stop trying to do stuff on your computer and just do something chill out. So, but I went to a little knit and natter today, which was fab. So thank you so much. If Tracy's on, I don't know. But I met up there. So that was lovely to meet up with human beings in the flesh. So that was nice. And I bought a plant pot, which was great, and some jam. Why is it I can't go anywhere without buying stuff? But so that was really good. And I've sort of had a look around thinking I've got no idea where I left my knitting. I think I've left it in the car. Oh. So never mind.
It's not mine because you took everything with you yesterday.
No, it's because I haven't brought the things that I bought from the garden centre. So I know I'll have had my little bag of knitting and the things, and they're on the back seat in the car. So never mind. We'll see.
On the knitting.
Yeah, but the week's been fine. Thank you very much. On the
knitting front,
and I've just
finished the back.
Huh?
I have finished the back of that jacket.
Oh wow, that's brilliant.
I mean, it's only taken since last July. So I'm pleased with that. And I'm starting on the sleeve. Nice. It's only a little cap sleeve, but the sleeves are...
Oh, fab.
I might get it finished by next July.
Oh no. I think I'm just going to go and find some yarn somewhere and start again.
I've got plenty.
Okay, right. I'm going to ask a question before tonight's musical interlude. Angela, how many people are there in the world?
15 billion? I don't know.
Oh, no, not quite that many. Marion, how many people are there in the world?
12.5 billion.
Probably about 2 billion then.
No. So there are 7.5 billion people on the planet.
Wow.
And the video that we're going to watch tonight has been watched 7.8 billion times.
And I probably wasn't one of them.
Yeah, this is going to be weird. It's going to be one that we either love or hate, isn't it?
I Googled this morning because, again, I was like, I don't know what to play tonight. So I Googled what's the most watched music video on YouTube. And this came up. And I have actually heard of it. But I'm not convinced that there'll be a lot of people that have heard of it. So I think there'll probably be, I'm going to say yes to Tracy, yes to Georgie, maybe Jackie. Brigitte won't have. I don't think you two will have. Deborah, Linda, Safi, not sure of. Safi, I think, will have.
Probably Safi.
So, is my granddaughter likely have watched it?
Definitely.
Right. Okay. Well, that
oh my God! It's not that squeaky frog thing, is it?
What?
That squeaky frog thing that was out in the 80s or something.
Oh, you mean the crazy frog?
It's not. Yeah,
we played him, haven't we?
Yeah,
haven't we done the actual frog thing?
Paul McCartney and the Frog Chorus.
No, not that one. No, Crazy Frog is like a clubby type thing.
Anyway,
never mind.
No, Tracy, it's not Mr. Blobby.
It's not that Korean thing.
What, Gangnam Style?
That's the one.
No, I think we have played that though. I need to check. What?
That must have the most injuries to A&E
Gangnam Style
of any song. Yeah. How many men did themselves a mischief dancing to that one?
Oh dear. No, Tracy, it's not the Macarena. We've played that before as well. Right. So
I don't think it's not the Teletubbies either.
Sorry, Marion.
Not the Teletubbies either.
No.
Oh right.
No.
Okay.
Although I've got a video that we're going to play in a few weeks. That's kind of similar to the Teletubbies. But we've got 2 musical interludes tonight. Remember, thanks to Rebecca. So the first one is the most watched video on YouTube. Sophie says Crazy Frog
Right.
was the only tune that her daughter would settle to as a baby.
Oh,
How bizarre.
Wow.
oh, all right.
Having said that, though, I didn't walk until I was 2, I think. And in fact, I didn't walk, I danced. And I got up and danced to Matchstick Men and Matchstick Cats and Dogs by Brian and Michael. How bizarre is that?
Oh my God. I thought you were going to say, and I got up and walked to turn off Crazy Frog.
Oh no, Angela.
the
No,
original.
Crazy Frog was 90s. If I wasn't walking by the time I got to school, there was a big problem.
Oh, Robert, you were only born about then. You're so young.
Oh, I wish. Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Anyway, everybody's so excited now. I am having palpitations, thinking, "Oh my God, and what cheese is about to come
Oh, it's
on?"
not cheese.
So this is going to
It's
be.
not cheese.
It's
No,
not.
No, not cheese.
We'll
Right.
see.
So, without further ado, let's all sit back and relax and start watching tonight's musical interlude. Enjoy. There we go.
I'm totally lost. I've got no idea.
So it was released a few years later with Justin Bieber doing some of the lyrics in it. But I listened to that for the first time this morning, all the way through, and I thought, I've never ever heard rapping sound so good in whatever language it is. No clue what they were saying, but I thought, wow, that was really good. So,
I am going to stand up and protest.
I have an idea for that wall before you get carried away.
All right, okay. I'm just going to say this out loud because I don't know. I could be alone in my thoughts. I just have an issue with females being used as eye candy as they are. So I'm just going to say it out there.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
I know I'm not. Yeah. So it's just. Oh my God.
There was male eye candy in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least they were singing. It's just.
I know what you mean. Yes,
I just have this thing that
women and young girls
I know that
are used more frequently for eye candy than men.
I know.
I just think, do you know what? As women, we've come so far, and this is about the whole. It's about Instagram, social media, like video and stuff. Do you know what? We've all got a voice, we've all got a brain, and it's just like I feel like shaking people and say, you know, just put your leggings on and a top and do what you want. You don't have to do this.
Shall I?
But if you want to, just be the best you can be. Do you know what? If you want to go be a stripper, do whatever you want. Just be the best that you can be. But sorry, that's me. I'm off my soapbox now.
Shall I counteract it next week with some Magic Mike or Full Monty?
No.
I'm just, oh my God, you know, I it's not me being prudish. It's just, do you know what? I just want people to be known for their minds. Never mind.
Yeah.
But thank you so much. You've enlightened us. And I now know that whatever is the top in YouTube watching, there's going to be some boobies, some booties, and some people bearing more flesh than I think is necessary.
Well, we're going to go from one extreme to another in a minute, because the next one is the Bill Bailey doing the Okie Kokie in German. So,
what was that called? I would love to know what the if I hadn't seen the video, I think I'd have quite liked the sound of the music. But I would like to know what the words translated to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a translatable version on YouTube as well. So
yeah,
there we go. I mean, there can't be that many people that don't like it if it was been watched 7.8 billion times.
Exactly. I know I'm in.
No, you're not in the minority.
Like I said, well, we all have our own opinions, but I'm just going to stand up for men and women not being used as a token idol, like to be known for what you're really good at.
Yeah.
Oh dear, sorry about that. Thank you so much, though. I mean, the tune was fine. Their voices were fine. The location was beautiful. Yeah. The old men sat playing dominoes or whatever. I think they nearly had a heart attack as they were suddenly presented with a rather attractive young woman who was so in their face it was unbelievable. So I bet they had to have doctors on hand just to make sure that they didn't go, oh.
Yeah,
so anyway,
I think Safi has hit the nail
me.
on the head. She thinks most of the views were probably pre-adolescent boys.
On loop 24 hours a day in their bedroom. Did I really say that? Yes, I did. So anyway, actually, boys and girls in their bedroom. But hey ho, it was lovely. And you know what? It was a lovely tune, and I loved watching where they were off the beaten track. I love it. Can't
it reminded me of Havana. All the colours, all the beautiful colours reminded me of Cuba. But that was Puerto Rico?
Yes.
I mean, it looks fabulous.
Yeah. Toucan world. Why didn't they put a toucan in? I'd have been so happy with a toucan. That's the only reason why I want to go to Puerto Rico, to go in one of those to stay in a tree house, because everyone seems to be in tree houses, have to go from my room to the restaurant on a walkway in the trees, and to have toucans outside my bedroom.
Now, I don't mind the tree house, but I do object to the walkway.
Oh yeah.
I went to do a walkway across the ravine in Canada, and I was sort of a quarter way across, and it was quite wide, and the ravine was very deep. And these two teenage boys, anything from 14 to 17, thought it would be great fun to wave the bridge, because it was a sort of a rope bridge, and that's what they did. I mean, I was petrified enough. It had taken my friend long enough to persuade me to go across it, but when this started swaying, I was off. You've never seen me move backwards so quick in all of your life, and I wasn't going to try it again.
Right. Let's catch up on some chat. So before we started the music, Safi's last guess was ABBA, and then when I started playing it, she said no way. So I'm guessing she couldn't believe it either. Linda says love this. Tracy says don't think I've ever seen the video. Know the song though. Would never have guessed this was the most watched. Linda P says but not seen the video before. Just danced to it in clubs in the Canaries. Jackie says love this song. Larry,
go Linda.
Lara says me too, knew the song but never watched the video. Brigitte says I call these sorts of chaps posers. Yeah, they were a bit, weren't they? Brigitte says Tracy, at all those Latin blokes who wished it was them in that video with all those girls. George says evening, I'm here and has sound, yay, and she loved the music. Brigitte says I'm with you there, Angela and Mariam, and she shares your sentiments, Angela. Jackie agrees. Brigitte says she's watched Bill Bailey half a dozen times and laughed as much as the last time as the first. He's the master. She loves it and it's so funny. Safi says she loves the song. Tracy says she's going to ask her boys if they've watched it, and Deborah says it was great music.
Yes, it was great music. It was very great music. So you had an idea for this yard?
Oh, yes. So it kind of, I saw Brigitte last Friday at the Picture House, and I thought she was wearing her Miss Marple, and I thought that would look lovely in a Miss Marple because of the sheen.
Oh, right.
Because I thought because
yeah.
of the colour of lipstick that you currently have on, that the two would kind of go together.
Practically identical.
You know what? That is a really good idea, because I was going to start the little cowl in that, but I think a Miss Marple would be really good. So let me get my Miss Marple. I nearly said recipe then. Me Miss Marple out. It's on books, isn't it? Where's books? Here we go. Oh, it's there. Miss Marple. Come on, tell me. Tell me.
That looks ever so big. Maybe not.
I don't think I need. This is more like a DK, so I'm not doing it in a 5.5. I've got a 4mm.
I was going to say 4 or 4.5.
Yeah, I'm going to do it in 4. That's a really good idea. Thank you. Yeah, and I think it will look gorgeous. Let's just hope I don't get a raging red chin.
Why would you?
What?
Oh, from the dye.
Raging red chin when I'm allergic to stuff. What did you think?
I thought you were implying there'd be like dye transfer or something. I was going to say, it's not cheap wool.
No.
It's not cheap wool.
I know it's not. I don't know where I bought it from. I think I got it from that yarny place, didn't I? I think.
No.
What?
Oh my God. You've got such a short memory.
Where's it from?
We were talking about this last Wednesday.
Oh my God, I've got COVID brain.
Someone remind Angela where she
You
got
had
it
a
from,
conversation
please.
with me when I
Did
got
you get it from
COVID.
Gogglefrogs?
We don't remember.
No.
Where did I get it from?
Sheringham. Gogglefrogs.
Oh my
Sheringham
gosh.
was really warm.
Yes.
And I didn't even go to Sheringham.
You were at that
Look,
one.
folks, if ever you
Was
get
I?
COVID, this is what happens. You have conversations and your brain does not
Thank you,
report.
Laura.
And
Oh, that was the yarn swap.
he did.
The yarn
Thank
swap
you
where we
very
basically
much.
swapped each other's. That was the yarn swap where we swapped
Yeah,
each other's.
I know.
Everything
Right,
you
okay,
put
sorry,
into the sale, I bought, and everything I bought, everything I put in, you bought.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have no idea where the other red ball is. Then it's somewhere in there. Never mind.
Oh, Laura!
Leave it there.
Oh no!
What's up?
Oh
no! You poor thing,
When did it
Laura.
start, Laura?
How are you doing? And do you need anything? There is the post, so if you need anything,
Saturday
let
morning.
us know.
You should be okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you should be okay.
Yeah, it's it's just one of those blinking horrible things, isn't it? Fingers crossed.
Well, I will have a test. I'll test myself Friday morning before I go to where I'm going. And, well, if it's positive, I won't be going anywhere. So,
well, I'm not testing myself because I've just had it. So I'm not going to be. I was negative last week, but I won't have got it again. So I know I don't need to test again. She's still not great. She's still very, very, very weak, but she started eating. For my mum, this is good. A piece of cheese on toast and a Weetabix in a day, plus 2 bananas. That's eating well. So we're getting there. But she's. I mean, I'm still suffering in a way. There's just so many different side effects, like COVID brain. I know you get COVID brain, you just can't remember stuff. You forget you've had conversations. You feel as if you've got a constant piece of glue here in your throat. Migraines, headaches, you name it, just crawling up the stairs, because when it gets later in the day, I'm just shattered. It's just all part of COVID. So I'm not surprised my mum's taking longer. So we're just going to see how she is. But she's looking after Splodge, and Splodge is looking after her. So that's brilliant. So it's just, there's nothing you can do. absolutely nothing. So I think I'm going to go to where is it tomorrow and get some proper chicken soup from the Jewish deli
in Radler.
And yeah, so I'll do an emergency trip over there and go and
Will
get
your
some
mum eat
chicken
that?
soup. Yeah, well, she'll have a few mouthfuls, but yeah.
Right, Tracy, I give
It's-
in. That's the second time you said that now. But she's saying it at you this time, Angela. What does she mean by Wally frogs?
Oh my God. Right. So today, we were all sat there knitting, and the lady who was sitting next to Tracy, sorry, COVID brain again, I can't remember the lady's name,
Flossie.
said, oh, and she was trying to remember our name, like Gogglefrogs. She says Wally Frogs, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. And I said, yeah, we're going to keep that now. And then she was just chuckling, and it was just really funny at the time. So yeah, but she changed the name. And then Tracy explained that, well, that's actually how the name arrived in the first place all that time ago. So it was, yeah, it was funny.
Yeah. Right. How many of this will there be on Saturday? There's the number keeps going up. So yesterday there was 21, but we think we're at 24 now.
Yeah. And then people may arrive on the day. Yeah. There's always going to be some people who won't arrive. Who things will happen. You know, that's just what happens. But I think it's going to be about 20, 25 people, which is lovely, isn't it?
The hall will be a nice size for that.
Yeah. I meant to ask you, are you bringing mum?
It depends how she is. I don't think so. Because she's you know, coming downstairs on a morning is a big ordeal, let alone trying to get dressed and stuff like that. So I think that's a no. So she'll be fine though. Don't worry, she'll be fine.
So Jackie says she can't be there on Saturday. She's got a 70th birthday to go to.
How lovely. Have a fabulous time.
Deborah says, sorry to hear your mum's not well. Linda says chicken soup is due as penicillin.
Yeah.
Georgie, yes, I did get all your photos. Thank you. Deborah says, wow, that's great. It's going to be fab. Brigitte says, Jackie, sorry not to see you, but understand as doing two events in a day is never a good idea.
Well, I'm hoping that Jackie will be able to come up here on the 4th of June, but I do realise that it's the Jubilee weekend.
Yeah.
So there might be lots of other things on as well. And Janice and anybody else that wants to turn up. It's a movable feast, and it will, well, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I know I've got something like 80 yards of bunting.
Oh.
Well, I've made it for the weekend, so I'll be bringing it back.
Oh, and I'll show you the bunting I bought as well. You probably say, you spent all of that money on bunting, but I don't have a sewing machine.
Well, so all I had to do, because believe it or not, mine came out of fabric I had, was buy some bias binding.
That's good.
And that cost me £15.
Well, I got that handmade, 2 meters, and it was £10.
Yeah, that's not half of the course.
So, I thought it was really pretty. So yeah, and that's from, just to promote them, local yarn shop, Top Stitch in Pudsey. We do lots of sewing bits as well in there, and alterations as well as knitting stuff.
Jackie says, Brigitte, I'll miss seeing you. And she says, Marion, she'll let you know about the 4th. But if not, she'll see us at the retreat. Yes.
Wow.
Guess where I went on Friday?
Yeah, I know. Guess where I didn't go on Friday?
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Well, I hope to be doing something I've never done before next on that retreat. Beloved granddaughter would like me to make her a bag, but it's intarsia crochet. something I've never done before. It looks like a simple
Wow.
pattern. And I think when I say that there's nobody else I'd do it for other than my granddaughter, you'll understand. So
It'll be amazing. I can't wait to see
it's
that.
not a difficult pattern, but I'm hoping that I will get it done whilst we're there, and all of you will have the pleasure of me swearing at it and flogging it.
So now that I've been, we finalised the agenda yesterday, so that'll be coming out to you at some point soon, with directions, instructions, everything you need to know, workshops, the whole lot. So, let's go back to Saturday. So we talked about two things for Saturday yesterday, didn't we? Two specials that we're going to do.
Yes. I'm sat here thinking, I don't know. Have I forgotten these? No, I haven't forgotten.
So one of them we're not going to tell you about because that is just for Saturday. But the other one that you've probably already seen if you've had your e-ticket, yay, is that we're doing an offer of if you bought a ticket for Saturday, and I say bought because some we did give away as part of the second birthday event. So if you bought your ticket for Saturday, if you spend over £20, we're going to refund the whole price of your ticket.
That's a good deal.
So we thought about it, but we also had to appreciate
we needed to pay for the hall.
We may only sell 4 tickets, so we can't actually say that because we've got to be able to cover the price of the place, and it's just like, okay, that's fine, we can sort of do it now. But yeah, so it was so it should be really good, and it just means, like, you know, if people are thinking of buying something, then that's fine. And then so your email's gone out. So I was going to do it last night, Robert, but my migraine was coming on. It was just like, oh my God, no, I need to do this with a clear head. And then I was trying to get it done this morning, thinking I'm going to be late for knitting. And I got to knitting at about 12:15. I think it finished at 1:45, but I made it for half an hour. Oh dear.
No, Safi, it's fine. We've worked it all out, and it'll be fine. She's saying don't leave ourselves short, but we've worked it
out. No, it's fine. Don't be silly. No, it was what we wanted to do. But it was just so we're really happy that we can actually tell you that that's it.
Right. Shall we do Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh no, hang on. Facebook or Second Music?
Second Music.
Okay, fine. Let's do Second Music. So this is to Rebecca. Sorry, you're not very well, Rebecca. I hope you're watching on replay. Get well soon.
Hope you feel better soon, Rebecca.
She mentioned this last week. So this is Bill Bailey doing the Okie Kokie in the style of craft work. I haven't said that right. I'm really sorry. But sit back, relax, enjoy. Brilliant. Oh.
I will never view craft work in the same light ever again. That was so good, though. It was so good. The nuances were amazing. Oh, so I hope you all enjoyed that. And isn't that amazing? I would never, ever, ever have watched that ever if it wasn't for Gogglefrogs and somebody making a comment last week and then Robert going and finding it. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Because we were talking about craft work, weren't we? And that's how, so I hope that there are other people who've never seen that before as well. Adding to our repertoire.
I hadn't until last week. So right. Janice says sadly she's not free on the 4th of June, so she'll see us at the retreat. No, we'll see you Saturday. Or do you mean you'll see Marion at the retreat? Brigitte says I'm already in stitches. Tracy says that's just brilliant. Laura says hilarious. Deborah says haha, that's really funny. Tracy says how did they keep straight faces? Brigitte says I don't know how they kept straight faces. Laura says wishing Rebecca a speedy recovery. Georgie says very good, love Bill Bailey. Jackie says oh my goodness, I'm howling with laughter. I just don't know how they kept a straight face. Absolutely love Bill Bailey.
Yes, he's wonderful, isn't he?
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, I sat in. I couldn't laugh because I was so in awe of it. Really, I think next time I watch it, I will be in stitches. I'll have to find it and show Richard. I'll see if I can find it and he can see it, watch it on the television because we've got a big TV now. And then so what is it called? Bill Bailey doing craft work.
Yeah. Do you know what I think is really good though? So I'm going to go a bit soppy and sad for a second, but we've got, I can't remember how many shows left now, 90, 18, something like that. And for the last 7, we've got some very special musical interludes, and all become clear very soon. But what's really nice is, do you remember way back in the beginning when we kept having all those technical issues, and every time somebody lost and came back in, we kept saying they would, or Brigitte kept saying they were doing the Okie Kokie, primarily because it was her, and then we played the Okie Kokie. It feels like we've almost come full circle again.
Yeah.
So brilliant timing, Rebecca. Thank you so much.
Oh, that is fab. Absolutely fab. Hang on a minute. I need to sort myself out. You know when you're doing a simple pattern, and on one row it's knit, and on the other row you've got to increase at both ends. Well, you always get to the point where you think, which side am I on? So I put a little stitch marker towards me, so I know the increase side. So I've got to do that. Hang on. I must have another.
I'm so sorry. I cannot believe that Gary is currently doing what he's doing.
Go on.
Doing what?
He's bloody hoovering while we're doing this.
It's typical.
I mean, it's not like there are 23 other hours in today that he could do the hoovering, is there?
That's hilarious.
Oh, God.
That's absolutely hilarious.
Right.
But never mind.
No comment after what I said earlier. No comment.
We're going to do a little star.
Hello, Rebecca. You missed Bill Bailey.
Oh, Rebecca.
You just missed it.
Oh, darling.
Oh, Rebecca, you just missed the Bill Bailey craft work. You're going to have to watch it on replay. Right, so there's the senior moment right at the top of the show. So I've set up a knitting club in John Lewis Milton Keynes, and for the first few, it has to be on one of my days off. So Mary and I sat together and worked out, actually can't do it on a Monday, can't do it on a Tuesday because I don't get Tuesdays off, can't do it on a Wednesday because there's too much going on in Leighton on a Wednesday, can't do it on a Friday. So I said, right, let's do it on a Thursday. I get 1 in 4 Thursdays off. So I've booked the first one for the 12th of May, which is next Thursday. And then I've booked the second one for 4 weeks later. And we're at the top of the show, about to start. And so Marion said, when is the next one? I said, it's on the 9th of June. So she went, you won't be back for it? And I was just like, oh my damn. I've looked at that date so many times.
Oh.
What are we going to do?
Never mind. We can change
I've got no idea, Marion.
Can one of the ladies in the haberdashery host it?
I don't know. I'll work that out tomorrow. Or actually, we'll see who turns up next week who isn't a Gogglefrogger, and then we'll go from there. Oh, dear.
Tracy's put this in her diary.
Yeah. So it's Thursday the 13th of May, but the next one is the 9th of June.
12th of May. Thursday the
12th of May.
The 13th is a Friday.
Oh, do you know what? Let's just go back to the simple stuff, shall we?
Let's do Facebook.
I swear there is not anything alcoholic in my drink tonight. Right, so Facebook. Marion shared a pattern, but there's no picture. But Tracy says it is
click
pretty.
on it. No? Can you click on the link?
I can do, but it won't show in this screen.
Oh, okay. Apologies.
Then you've shared a picture of a pattern of a sheep pillow.
That's it. Oh, you can't see that either.
No, don't know what's going on.
Well, that's all because the other day when I tried to share something on Gogglefrogs, to Gogglefrogs, Facebook said you are not allowed to do this. Do you agree or disagree? Okay. And I went, disagree with that decision.
Oh, Deborah says she's so excited to join us on Saturday. As she's coming on the train, she can't bring many actual projects. So she made a photo book. Oh, how lovely. It was her husband's idea.
That is incredible.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
That's a great idea.
That's amazing.
Okay, what's
isn't it?
Come on.
Oh, come on.
I think my internet's about to crash.
Do you want me to pick it up?
I think you're going to have to.
Right, okay. Let me just do that one. There we go.
It might also be because I had the page open for so long, but I wouldn't have thought so. No, it's not coming up. Sorry.
That's okay. Oh, that's really good now. I can hear everyone much better now. Sorry, can I just double check? In the chat, Tracy said, is it this Thursday or this Friday?
Next Thursday, the 12th.
Next Thursday, the 12th.
A week tomorrow.
And then, so...
And then at some point after, but it won't be 4 weeks.
Right. I'm going to have a look at Facebook because you never quite know what I am on in Facebook. Let's...
Well, my first picture is one of Robert.
Right, let's have a quick look.
Oh,
and Tracy said, Robert, you've put your Facebook post as the 13th.
Yeah, thanks. I will.
Tracy, it'd be lovely to see you. I hope you can make Thursday. Long time no see.
Right, okay, I'm back. I'll just share it.
Ooh.
Right, okay. Oh, so this is Robert with his lovely lap blanket. Bex.
No. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
My lap cat.
Better than a blanket because it gets warmer. So there is Bex and Robert doing their own thing, whilst Robert has still got his beautiful cowl. Did you manage to repair that whole thing?
I didn't, but between Marion and Brigitte, primarily Brigitte, they definitely did.
Perfect. That
because
is amazing.
You actually made a stitch, hadn't you? You've done a round one or something.
I'd added one, yeah.
Oh,
we couldn't just drop down to it because if we'd just dropped down and lost it, then it would have all been loose. So he did actually have to frog it all the way back.
Oh, okay. So that's done. So thank you. So that's the pandemic projects. Yes, Robert has said we want your finished pictures of lockdown work, please, for Saturday's showcase. Post in here, send via messenger, do whatever you need to do. If there's anything that you're really proud of, or if there's anything funny, please just post it so we can make sure. We're going to, Robert, I believe we've got a projector. think we have for the day. So hopefully we'll
working on it.
We're working on it. Okay, it'll happen. It'll happen. We'll find it from somewhere.
Sorry, Rebecca's just put something in my picture. He's a Burmese.
What?
He's my Bex is but part Burmese, so he's lovely, silky, and soft.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So this is the wool, but it won't show because then it'll go in a different.
You can't open it.
I can. But I can open it, but I have to. I'm only displaying the Facebook page through Demio, so I can go back and show it afterwards, but it's just I have to open the tab again to do that.
Yeah, well, it's a shawl. It's called a balconette shawl, and it's rather nice. I know Tracy's had a look at it, and it's knitted rather than crocheted.
Oh, and I have to say, whilst I was at knitting today, there was the most incredible shawl being made, and it was in a gradient wool, that is just the colour of peacock feathers. It was quite incredible. Honestly, Tracy, thinking now, we should have got a photo of it, but could you ask, and I'm so sorry, I keep forgetting your friend's name. It's just
Jill.
So if you can ask her for a picture of it, please do, because it is just stunning. And it's a curved one, and it is just beautiful, but it looks like a big like squid or a mushroom on the circular needles. It's really quite weird, but it's beautiful. So that's another side topic. But here we go. Here's Robert's finished blanket. How huge is that? Robert, how many balls of Noro did you use?
6 balls. So there's 200 grams on a ball. I had 34 grams left.
Wow.
And you have to do another round.
Well, I could have played yarn chicken, but I didn't want to. And I got some advice, and the decision was not to play yarn chicken. So
fair enough.
Because it would have left an indent in the edge, and I don't want that. Yeah. So yes, so it took 51 weeks, but it was finally finished.
Wow. Well
done. Did you do a row a week or something like that?
No.
Oh,
no, I put it down for months and didn't pick it back up. So
I love the colours, very muted.
And they're not that's not the suggested yarn, is it? It is a narrow pattern, but they recommended Noro. Which one?
Ito,
and you use Noro
Enka,
and there's a difference in price, isn't there, as well? Like Enka is about half the price of Ito, I think, or something like that.
No, Enka's more expensive than Ito. But not miles, but it's because of the blend. So the Ito is 100% wool, whereas the Enko has got a polyamide in it, which didn't you say is some sort of silk?
Yeah, it's the polyamide is like it makes it silky. So it's and it does feel silky, doesn't it? When you feel it, it still feels like wool, but it's got a softness to it that sometimes you don't get with.
As you can see there, that picture is of my bed, which is a king size bed, and it literally goes edge to edge and top to bottom to pillow.
Wow,
that'd be lovely and warm in the winter. Well. Lovely and warm. That'd be just enough in the summer.
It's not staying on the bed.
Where's it going?
I just put it on the bed so I could see how big it was.
Oh, I was going to say, A, does Gary like it? And B, does Bex like it?
Gary likes it, and Bex has been nowhere bloody near it because, yeah, he knows his life is worth the risk.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, sorry. Bubble sheet pillow.
Good night, Linda.
Good night, Linda. So the bubble sheet pillow, I can I don't want to show that live only because They weren't happy when we showed something 2 years ago, so we won't show their stuff. But that's just on there. So
oh yes, sorry, I've just remembered who it is.
Yes. Please. They're a lovely, lovely company, but copyright and all that. Yeah.
Which one was that?
Sorry, Marion.
We're not going to talk about it. No.
It's right. I beg your pardon. I will delete it now.
No. Do not delete it. No, it's the right thing to share it. I just don't want to open it on the show. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So this is a lovely pattern. I did click on that. It wasn't free anymore, but
no,
I think it's
I have printed it off. I've printed off 2 copies. So if anybody wants,
you can't say that. You can't. On the show.
Well, I've printed off 2 copies.
No, it's fine. We'll just say sorry. So
I put my foot. I've had a senior moment. I do beg your pardon.
It's fine. So if you would like it, you can go through to Ravelry, and it is on there, and it is a beautiful pattern.
It is.
Yeah, and thank you so much. And you know what? I was looking at that, thinking, actually, why don't we do something like that in blocks where we're changing colours, and it's a little bit off centre. I think it works beautifully.
That would be very Stephen West then, wouldn't it?
I was just about to say, I think my next post is coming up, which is Stephen West.
So Marion, please keep sharing. That's how we get inspired.
Yeah. As soon as I saw the picture,
can someone else talk about this one, please? Sorry, I need a drink.
So this, oh my God, I've loved Stephen West for absolutely ages, but all of his work absolutely frightens me.
Me too.
He's made this blanket. This is painted bricks. So it's the blanket version of the shawl, the jumper, whatever else he's done. And I didn't know this, but it must be simpler than the shawl, or because the shawl is a V and the jumper obviously has shaping in it as well, but this doesn't have shaping. And apparently all you do to make the bricks is slip stitches. So I can't wait to try this. And yes, I pressed the button, and yes, I bought the pattern.
I have the shawl pattern.
I love it.
And
love this.
And I had hoped to have done it by now. I purchased it before Golfer's Elbow. I think everything's going to be before and after Golfer's Elbow with me.
And this, he basically says in his, you can use up your stash because there's no right colorway, no wrong colorway to do this in. So yes, I think I might try it. Gary will kill me, but I think I might.
After him putting the vacuum cleaner over, why not?
That's beautiful.
Right, scroll down, Angela. I'll keep talking. Love this. Sally shared this. I think we've seen something like this before. Basically, it's a hank of wool on a kebab stick between 2 pairs of Crocs. So there's no tangling. Homemade yarn dolly.
Now this one is Angela's, and I just love this cast on.
So I saw this in the flesh yesterday, and it is really nice.
I can see this around the bottom of a little girl's cardigan, and I can see it looking really, really sweet. I can see it around the bottom of an adult's cardigan, for that matter.
Sorry.
Because very often with if you do a plain edge, like I knitted lots of dresses when Amaya and Elena were small, and the bottom always curled up, but an edge like this would have stopped it curling up and would have been really pretty.
It is very nice.
So that is going to be all will be revealed soon. So I'm just going to finish that one. I'm doing another one as well. So I'm doing 2, and and people will be able to see that at the retreat. Oh God, sorry. Right, we're going to the next one.
It is moi again.
That
I've shared another pattern.
That was unbelievable.
This was. So it's knitted in the round to start with, and the reefs are knitted in the round as well. And I keep thinking, how on earth do you do colour change in the round like that? That's just brilliant. And then when you finished the centre panel, it then expands out into the wings. Love it.
It's just mind-blowing.
I have to say that I did read it and I could not get my head around what they meant. So I would need to have a little bit of guidance before I could do this, but I do think that this lady's stuff is incredible. So have a look, hunt her out. There's some incredible things that she's done. I'm sorry, I keep coughing.
That's all right. That's fine. You just carry on scrolling.
Yeah.
So Natalie shared a picture of her latest work in progress.
I like the look of that.
Looks like it's brioche on a variegated.
I've never done brioche.
Either that or it's just chunky rib. But it looks very nice.
It looks beautiful.
And guess what? I've shared another free pattern.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Isn't it gorgeous? Totally gorgeous. I just love the edging on that one as well.
I've done something very similar. In fact, yes, I'm pretty sure I've got it packed up, ready to go for Saturday in pink, but because of the yarn I use, I couldn't block it. It won't stretch out. It won't block.
Sorry.
The yarn won't block.
Where am I? There we go. Right, that's lovely. Did we show this the other day?
Well, we haven't been on for a week, so probably not.
All right, okay.
So this is your blanket, isn't it?
Yeah. And I have learned so much. I really have, about corners. I was putting in extra stitches at the corners and stuff, but do you know what? It doesn't matter. The one that I finished before, my mum's never had off her lap, and this is the perfect size. You know when you go on a plane and you get something that they call a blanket, but only actually covers your legs? It's that size, so it's perfect to travel. And Robert did say to me, before you start the next one, do you want to come round and I can give you a few hints and tips? It's just like, yeah, fine. But it's do you know what? It is a blanket. I've now got 2 blankets and I've never completed a blanket in my life, and it is great. It's so easy to do. And
it was really nice in the flesh. Stunning colours.
Yeah,
I like black and greys and white shading through. We did see some of it because you pulled me up on the 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, and do you know what? They are so quick to do, those blankets.
Yeah.
Because it's just, I only do 1 stitch, really. That's it. I have done a third of the what is the lily pond. If I'm following a pattern, I can follow it, but I don't really do straight lines. And I put in extra stitches every so often. So yeah, it is imperfect, but I am embracing the Japanese approach. That it's perfect in its imperfection. So and this was fab. I like that one.
Oh, I really liked this as well.
Yeah, I love that. So I definitely want to do that, and I think that'll be another quick thing as well. And just to have a rug made out of it, I just think that's amazing. And you could even do, dinner plate. What do you call them? Placemats. you know, in a table in the middle of the table. You could do all sorts, couldn't you? It's just fabulous. I think they're great. And I don't know why nothing's showing now.
No, see, that's the problem that I had. Maybe it's a Facebook problem.
I think it must be. So do I need to go back and show anything?
I think we'll have missed a lot. So why don't we pause there and maybe come back to it next week?
Yeah, I shared a picture of something called Catherine Wheel Stitch Blanket Crochet Pattern, which I thought was rather pretty. I don't know whether, let's see, it's on my iPad. We do it that way.
Oh yeah, that was very nice.
Yeah, it was very pretty, very, very pretty.
Oh dear. Right. Let's catch up on some chat. Rebecca says the balconette shawl looks fabulous and she loves the colour that it's in. Angela, that sounds fabulous. Good decision not to play yarn chicken. Deborah says that's lovely, Robert. She ordered some yarn from Hobby in Denmark, especially to do a giant square blanket at the retreat. A nice, easy project. Yes, definitely easy projects for the retreat. Rebecca says, trimmed my fringe this evening as it was in my eyes all the time. And now she's shedding trimmings all over her lap. Safi says it's stunning. Rebecca says you'll be glad of that when the winter comes and heating is too expensive to put on. Yes, probably. Blanket is lovely, and that is from someone who's not usually a fan of his design. That's the painted bricks. Safi says yes, it's simple, and he uses variegated yarn to get the colour effect. I didn't know that. Rebecca, that's interesting because I was thinking of doing a variegated yarn behind it, so I might actually do that because I think I have enough to do the variegated yarn. I just need to find a colour to do the rest of it.
Would it need to be a long variegated or a short variant?
I don't know. I'd do a sample first just to make sure. Rebecca says she'd be suffering from splinters with the yarn, the dowel between the crocks. Extra sanded down for me, please. Yes. And she loves the edging on Angela's shawl or cowl. It was a cowl. And yes, it does look really good. Brigitte says getting it in the ear from Rod as he missed the beginning of the sewing bee, and he didn't want, and Brigitte didn't catch what they have to make as she was listening to Gogglefrogs. Rebecca says the shawl is so fine. The idea of doing lace like that, and then she says monochrome, lovely, but grey scale also looks very impressive. So there we go.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, it's 9:15. So I'm going to say we are finished for the evening, if that's okay, ladies.
I'm off out on a jolly.
Sorry?
I'm off out on a jolly next Wednesday night.
Oh, very nice.
Wow. Have a wonderful time.
I can't remember the last time I went out in an evening.
Oh, wow. And I think it's just a reminder that there is no Gogglefrogs on Saturday because we will be setting up and everything. There, we will put it in the group just as a reminder, because I know not everyone can go on Saturday, but just to let you know.
I'm sorry I'm not going to meet you all on Saturday, but
No, that's fine. We understand why, so we hope your day goes well as well.
Yeah, so do I. So do I.
Okie dokie. Right. Thank you all very much. We'll see you either Saturday or next Wednesday or soon after that. But have a lovely weekend, whatever you're up to.
Yeah. Take care, everybody.
And you're closing the show, Robert.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.